Hello, Gemini, friends of mine. Welcome in, welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day today. Excuse me. If you haven't been with me before, hello, welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, and path healer, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will give you a demonstration of in a minute. All right, I speak to my spirits. My spirits are always with me. And I speak to them through my pendulum here. I know it sounds crazy. Oh, she speaks to spirit. She's, psychable, schizophrenic, whatever. No, I'm not. I speak to my spirits. I am gifted like that. Thank you. But no, I do not. I'm not crazy or whatever. I do speak to my spirits. And yeah, my spiritual awakenings happen. And when I had my spiritual awakenings, that's when I can do my telekinesis or whatever. Let me show you, give me a demonstration real quick. If those of you who have seen this before, just move ahead to the first card, okay? I won't move the bell, but I'll move the clapper with my mind. Let's go. Okay, that's with my mind. I said it doesn't exist, but it does exist. I can do this with my open chakras or whatever, and I also can do it with my hands. Okay, my hands as well can move whatever I have in my hands as long as I'm connected to it. Okay. Yeah, please, if you have any comments, anything, please feel free to leave it below down in the comments. All right, so let's see. Let's pick out the first several cards. My spirits are going to pick out the first several cards, and then I will follow it up with more tarot. All right, so we're all on different timelines, and of course, we all live different lives, so please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to, okay? I do private readings. My information is down below. Subscribe to my channel so me and my spirits can pick up on your energy, being that it's an energy exchange, okay? All right, let's do this. All right, they want to pick out the last several readings. They wanted to pick up the tarot itself. Okay, so let's see what's going on with that. And then I will follow it up with more tarot to see what messages that they do have. I'm picking up that some of you are having in-law problems, that you're having problems with your in-laws. Okay, I'm picking up on that. Yeah, I just heard kumbaya. We all got to get together. We all got to get along. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. They are our chosen family, right? All right. So let's see. What crowns them? What crowns Gemini spirit? What crowns Gemini? What crowns Gemini? Ooh, all right. Queen of Cups. Maybe this is your mother-in-law. Okay. This is a mother. This is a nurturer. You can be dealing with a Pisces. You can have Pisces in your chart, or Aquarius, Cancer. Or you're dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio. There's no gender in tarot, so this can be just a parent, okay? Somebody I just heard has red hair, something about red hair. Eight of Pentacles, okay? Eight of Pentacles. This is a skill that you have. This is a skill, some kind of skill or something that you're working hard on, or maybe, I don't know, for some of you, I'm picking up on somebody who's a new mother. All right, I'm picking up on somebody who's a new mother. And that maybe that whole thing with the mother-in-law, whatever, maybe they're getting on your nerves or something like that. But anyway, um, Eight of Pentacles is something that you're working on. You can be an apprenticeship. This is a skill that you have, something that you're working, a skill, working hard on whatever you're working on. All right, Page of Cups, Page of Cups. Something to do with a younger child here, somebody who's young. An offer of some sort, offer of love. Okay, in your heart, you're resting, you're recuperating for something. Four Swords, recuperating. Maybe I don't know. Somebody, I feel like somebody's resting from a broken heart. I feel like she's resting or recuperating from something here. Recuperating from a child, maybe from having a child or something. A newborn. I'm picking up on somebody who's a new mother, so this can be what I'm picking up on. Eight of Swords here. Eight of Swords. Somebody who's in, negative mindset here. Who's self, this is all self being negative. Not being optimistic, self-entrapment, of moving forward. Maybe somebody wants to move forward here. Maybe somebody wants to, is recuperating from this relationship or something like that and wants to move forward. Maybe this person has a negative mindset. The person, maybe they're immature. Maybe you don't want to be with this person anymore. Maybe you're working on something to get away from this person. Or maybe something's making you feel trapped too because you have a child with this person. But I feel like somebody wants to move on, with this, wants to move on, but somebody's moving on with confidence and it's just, forging ahead. Full speed ahead is what I just heard. I'm out of here. Yeah, Ten of Cups. I'm sorry, Ten of Pentacles. This is, monetary monies. This is generational wealth. Somebody has a tan dog here. Somebody has a tan dog, and somebody's like, not fat, but healthy. Healthy. Okay, somebody who I don't know. I'm picking up on that. Maybe you just had a again. Somebody just maybe you birthed a new project or a new business or a new thing. Maybe you have a puppy or something like that. But yeah, somebody here is they're content. Somebody has money, wealth, financial wealth here. This is, monies, properties. Justice is what you don't see underneath. Justice. Somebody's going to find justice, fairness in something here. All right. Somebody's going to find the fairness and justice in something. Maybe you got into an accident or something, or you're suing a company or something to do with an accident you're recuperating from that you have a lawsuit you're going to be winning or something like that, or, getting monies from, forging ahead or whatever. What else, Spirit? What else for Gemini? I feel like maybe a toxic relationship that you're recuperating from too. Maybe this person had you in a negative mindset. You will have justice at the end. This is what you don't see. Forge ahead, babies. Forge ahead. Like this card, forge ahead, full steam ahead. See what's in front of you. What's in front of you is this Ten of Pentacles. You chilling out. For some of you, you're happy being alone with your dogs or your cats. You're totally content in that. All right. For some of you, you have generational wealth. No. Guys. Hey. No speak. All right. What else do we have to say here? What is the Spirit? What is this? What's this? Yeah. The Devil and Nine of Swords. Jesus. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so I pulled the devil with this Nine of Swords and the Fool. So, you know, for some of you, this toxic energy right here, and I feel like, you know, this Queen of Swords is dealing with toxic energy, this toxic person, whatever obsessions that they have, and somebody's, you know, anxiety about it, can't sleep. You know, anxiety, can't sleep. For some of you, you know, you can't sleep about this apprenticeship, about this job, about this skill, about this money you're about to make, or, you know, trying to make or something, or you know, something that you're working on. But some of you can't sleep because of this toxic person. You want new beginnings, you know, new beginnings with you and your tan dog, you know. New beginnings, leap of faith, wanting to start something new, a new adventure, being spontaneous, bye, you know. Yeah, fresh, something new, a new start of something, fresh feelings, fresh beginnings, mentally and physically. What's this Four of Swords with the Fool? What is this? Yeah, you want your justice. You're going to get your justice, no matter what, at the end. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're balancing something, trying to balance, you know, your time, your energy while you're resting or something, or you're recuperating or rejuvenating or meditating with the Seven of Cups. Having choices. Kind of confused, I feel like, you know, where am I going? I'm seeing, trying to balance your decisions, your time. You might be balancing, trying to, your feelings. I feel like somebody's trying to balance, and money. Trying to juggle money, juggling things. Maybe confused. I feel like confused, and you know, it's all in your mind though. Like, you know, you're creating it on yourself. This is self-inflicted. This is self-inflicted here, but I feel like confusion. Maybe you're having a hard time balancing things out right now. Maybe you're recuperating from something. What's the Chariot? Seven of Cups. What is this? Still gonna turn out good. I got a flipper here. What is this? The Tower. Oh, the Tower. Chaos. Destruction. Storms, you know, coming. Lightning. So for some of you, you know, you're trying to avoid. This is what you're trying to avoid. Is a Tower moment. Is chaos. But, you know, the negative mindset. Running away from it. You know, I feel like for some of you, you're trying to run away from this, but you're stuck. Like, you know, I'm stuck. I feel like I'm floating. I'm stuck here with this person. Two of Cups. With this connection that you're having. And then you probably had some kind of epiphany, some clarity. Ace of Swords. You're moving forward. You had mental clarity here of some sort. Starting something new. A new idea. New clarity. You know, maybe for some of you, you know, you're going to be, maybe somebody in your energy has money, or this new person that's coming in has money. What else, Spirit? What is all of this? Let me go here. This love situation is calling me here. Gemini. What's this Queen of Cups with the Devil? Jeez. Nine of Swords. Somebody's having anxiety about this toxicity around them. Just wants a new beginning. Feel like, yeah, I'm going to balance things out. Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care if I'm out in the water, if I'm out, whatever. This person created a tower for you. You just want to move forward. I feel like you're gonna get your justice at the end with mental clarity, new beginnings, with new opportunities that are about to arise. You're gonna get your justice. What else for Gemini? Yeah, closed heart. Yeah, closed heart because of this toxicity with this, Queen of Cups here. Unavailable, avoiding intimacy, emotional burdens. Yeah, for some of you, you're avoiding intimacy, period. You want no parts of it. I feel like, with the devil, I feel like, if you look at her, he's like trying to get up on her and she's like, no, get away. Oh God, I can't. Please don't touch me. I'm feeling some kind of way about you. Okay. For some of you, I don't care how much money you have, you still, give me anxiety. And I just want to start new. This is what I'm picking up on here. I don't care if I have to balance my shit out. I got to rest from you. I need a rest. I need a time out from you, your negative vibes and your toxic energies, your broken promises. Jeez. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, foolish. This person's foolish probably with their money. Okay, maybe they can't sleep about this money. Made foolish choices with this money, being careless, playing games. Maybe this person was playing games or tricks with you. Or maybe somebody, were foolish, has foolish choices with this money. Or maybe with this, the skill, apprenticeship, something to do with money, mirroring. All right, mirroring each other. Something needs healing. Seeing yourself in them, Maybe you feel like a fool right now. Maybe you feel like a fool. Maybe you got new feelings of some sort and you just want new everything. You want to start new with everything. You just want to get out of there. Ghosting. Look at that. Ghosting. Abrupt ending here. No closure. Ending all communication. Yeah. Maybe they tried to, maybe you were an option. They tried to balance you. Maybe, they tried to make you an option or tried to, cheat on you or something. And you ghosted them or they try to, something to do with you ghosting, taking a rest from this person, ending all communication with them. Maybe somebody ended all communication with you and that we guys are taking a break. Trying to, balance your life out, trying to balance your money, your adaptability or something like that. Adaptability, trying to adapt to something. Again, you can be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. What is this? Gossip. Look, there's gossip here. Maybe somebody's trying to, illusional. It's illusional, but there's gossip about you. Worried others will talk. Heard rumors about you or something. Maybe that's why you're ghosting them or there's no closure. Maybe you heard some kind of gossip about somebody. Or maybe they're just, gossiping and this is, illusion. This is illusion trying to confuse you or something like that. That can be that too. Trying to, negative mindset, negative Nelly, trying to keep you trapped mentally. And this is house, home, right in your house. Wow, this is in your sacral chakra, but this is a location change, a change in the home, feeling of home. But for some of you, you have to leave this home because there was destruction, there was a fire, there was either a storm, lightning, whatever, floodings or of some sort, or just, nature, destruction, hurricanes, stuff like that, earthquake, whatever. But, for some of you, you had to leave, or you're moving straight up, you're moving because there was chaos where you were at, or some kind of chaos erupted, and it was sudden. All right, it was sudden. Maybe you had to suddenly leave because of something that happened between you and your person, and you had to get up and get out of there. Toxicity. They could have, this could have been anything. They could have hit you. They could have, swung at you. They could have yelled. They could have, anything, any kind of toxicity, drinking, pills, porn, whatever. Okay, hypnotized here is what grounds you. Hypnotized, captured by love, hard to resist, seducted, so undivided attention. So somebody's captured by love here, hard to resist. This Two of Cups guy, maybe he has lots of money or something, but maybe somebody's hypnotized because of this. All right. You might have to even move, all right? But I don't know. That's a side message. But yeah, for some of you, you're upgrading to a new house. For some of you, you're upgrading to a new house because of babies coming or something like that, or you need to have more room. Yeah, I keep seeing somebody who's depressed, though. I don't know what this is. All right, dealing with the relationship with the man, or relationship with the man. So you're dealing or have a relationship with the man here. Close-hearted, unavailable, who's toxic, all right? It can be, take it where it resonates. This can be dealings with the man too, like at work, okay? Maybe foolish with some kind of money or something. All right, this can also be that. Yeah, somebody's hard to resist here because of their money too. But I also feel that, there was a new start here, beginning, but somebody's going to be, is going into some kind of money here. They flipped the script, I've heard. They flipped the script from negative to positive. Somebody likes Biggie. All good. If you don't, that song, it's all good. And if you don't know, now you know. All right, February. Something with the letter F. Your name can start with the letter F, Frank, or, something like that. With the letter F, though, is significant. The letter F. All right, it says February. All right, February. Something might, maybe something happened in February, or something's about to happen in February, okay? About this money. So don't be foolish with some kind of money here with the man, okay? You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, they're saying. So yeah, whatever beginnings that you're about to go on, whatever adventure that you're about to go on, whatever new feelings that you have about something here, yeah. You're on the right path. So whatever, you're seeing yourself in them, this can be somebody who you admire. It can be a teacher, somebody who's skilled at something. It can be at your job. What's the Four of Swords with the Two of Pentacles? What is this? Waiting for news, package or letter. Yeah, you're waiting. Yeah, well, you're probably waiting on this person who ghosted you, or they're waiting on you. All right. You're highly thought of. Yeah, they're waiting for you because you're something about ghosting them. All right. There's a red bow here. But here you're highly thought of. Yeah, they're gossiping about you. All right. They're gossiping about you. You probably have a lot of choices. But you're highly thought of. So please don't be in this negative mindset. Okay. You're going to be, moving forward with the Chariot, confidence, with money and new opportunities, with justice, fairness. What's this home and Tower and Chariot? Yeah. Something happened about your home, or you're about to move, change location or something. You can be having car problems too. For some of you probably have car problems. All right, there's marriage here. Yeah. Something probably happened in a marriage here. Somebody was, an option, or some kind of shit went down and somebody had to suddenly leave their home. Okay, Eagle. So I'm triumph over troubles and obstacles. So yeah, that's somebody, that triumphed over troubles and obstacles, kept it pushing. The Chariot, you're gonna triumph over this. You're gonna be in your 10 of Pentacles in a minute. If you're not, you will be. All right, so don't sweat it. It's all gonna be okay. All right, wind chimes. Look at that. Peace and harmony. All right, peace and harmony. There it is. So it's gonna be okay if you're going through this. All right. What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini, Spirit? What else for Gemini? What you need to tell me for Gemini, past, future, or present energies. Let's see. Yeah, hostile workplace environment. Yeah, like when I was telling you before, part of your boss, I was like somebody maybe that you look up to, but it couldn't be also your boss who's a jerk right here. Okay. You can be leaving in February, But workplace environment, 1982 is significant. Okay, you can be 28 or have a 28-year-old child. But trip down memory lane, the 14th is significant. So June 14th, June 4th is significant. Come on. All right. Yeah, but trip down memory lane, maybe with this toxic person, or this dealing with this relationship with the man. But, right next to that, maybe this used to be a good environment for you, but now it's becoming hostile. All right. And I feel like, if this person was good to you, maybe, okay, it was, you closed your heart to this person. You got new feelings now. You got new clarity. Yeah, somebody got some kind of anxiety about something with this job, with this job, this skill, whatever, your workplace, there's something going on there. Go easy on them, easy street. You can be from New Orleans or, Louisiana, okay? Easy street, that's what I get with this card. Go easy on them, whatever this is. The Fool, you're right on the right path or whatever. But it says to go easy on them, whoever that is. You can be 46 years old. 1964 is significant here. And they say opportunity awaits in your heart chakra. All right. 1947 to 1974 is significant. But opportunity awaits, get out of this recuperation, if you're feeling some kind of way or you're down and out, opportunity awaits, okay? You might be waiting for a news package letter for this opportunity, okay? You might be waiting. It's coming. Just heard it's coming. What else? Yeah, the cat got 9 lives. 1969 is significant. 1996 is significant, but the cat got 9 lives. All right? Don't worry. If you're out and stranded or whatever, you got 9 lives, baby. You're going to be okay. Copy and paste, mimicking. All right? You might be mimicking something from somebody's home, or I don't know, maybe something with the marriage here. Maybe something happened with the marriage, copy, paste, whatever. You can put that together in this whole story with you leaving, with the chaos here that happens, or you changing homes. Maybe this happened to you before, okay? Maybe this happened to you before, or something that, or somebody that you knew it happened to, okay? Karma's a bitch. Look at that. Karma's a bitch. I don't know who that belongs to. 1993 is significant. 39 years old is significant. Okay? Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Peace and harmony. And then karma's a bitch. So whatever happened, whoever did anything to you, karma's a bitch, and period on that. Karma's a bitch. What is this? Forever and restoration. Hammer. Restoring, rebuilding. Maybe you're restoring your life. Maybe you're trying to rebuild your life. Maybe you're remodeling your house or something like that. Maybe something's broken in your house and you have to fix it. Maybe your heart is broken and you're healing or something like that too. But maybe something's forever, forever fixing. Maybe you're forever fixing something in your house. All right. But I feel too that, if you guys are fixing your relationship, you're going to be together forever, a forever thing. Or maybe you're going into your forever home. Maybe you're remodeling your forever home. All right. Okay, let me just give you the number 8 is significant. Maybe you've been with this person forever. Now you have to, leave your home. It can be that too. That's for some of you, rabbit. All right. When I get rabbit, when I hear rabbit, I feel like fertile. Okay, but it means overcoming fear. Okay, overcoming fear. Face your fears with determination, courage, and wit. Stand your ground and know you have the spunk to conquer anything in your way. All right? You have the strength to conquer anything in your way and the spunk. So stand your ground. You're overcoming your fears. All right? You're pushing through with the chariot here with confidence. All right? And knowledge now. All right. So this was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Don't forget to hit the like button. All right. Love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. Please be kind to one another. Don't be mean because mean people suck. All right. I love you, Gemini. I'll see you soon. Peace out.